In every economic crisis, from the Great Depression to the 2008 financial meltdown, there's one invisible force at play, silently manipulating the markets, controlling the flow of money, and ultimately determining who survives and who suffers. It's a force so hidden that even the brightest minds in economics often overlook it. But what if I told you that this force isn't just a coincidence, a glitch, or a random act of nature? What if it's a well-calculated system, one that has been deliberately designed to ensure the survival of the wealthy and the destruction of the poor? You may think you understand how economic crises happen, but the truth is far more complex. It's been in front of us all along. In this video, we'll uncover the invisible power behind every economic crisis and how it's shaped the global financial landscape and your personal finances for generations. Section 1. Setting the stage, the origins, to understand the invisible power behind economic crises. We must first look back in history to the very origins of the modern financial system. The seeds of today's global debt economy were sown centuries ago. But the turning point came in the early 20th century with the establishment of the Federal Reserve in 1913. Before that, economies operated on a gold standard. Money had a tangible backing, something real, something you could touch. But when the Federal Reserve was created, it was the beginning of a new system. Fiat currency, a currency with no intrinsic value, backed only by the faith in the government that issued it. The Federal Reserve, now the central bank of the United States, was not designed to serve the people. It was designed to stabilize the economy and ensure financial institutions' survival during times of crisis. But who exactly does it serve in times of crisis? The question isn't who controls the money supply, but who controls the controllers of the money supply. Section 2. The rise, the mechanics of the system, the system we now live in, is based on something called fractional reserve banking. Banks, by design, don't actually keep all your money in the vault. Instead, they lend out a large percentage of the deposits they receive, keeping only a fraction in reserve. This is how money is created in the modern economy, through debt. When you take out a loan, you don't just borrow money, you create it. This system is what allows for exponential growth in the economy. And yet it's also what makes the system incredibly fragile, because the moment debt stops being repaid, or if too many people try to withdraw money at once, the entire system collapses. But this isn't just about your personal knowledge. The real players in this system are the central banks, which can print money at will. This allows governments and large financial institutions to operate in the most extreme economic conditions without ever fearing real consequences. Take the example of the 2008 financial crisis. Banks were not punished for reckless lending. Instead, they were bailed out. And what about the trillions of dollars in stimulus payments made during the COVID-19 pandemic? The money didn't come from savings or tax revenue. It came from the Federal Reserve printing money out of thin air. What was the invisible force at play here? Debt. The same debt that is built into the structure of modern banking. And once you understand that debt, you'll see that it is not just a financial issue. It is a systemic a global phenomenon. Section 3. Breaking point. When systems collapse, but no system, no matter how well designed, can hold up forever. The cracks begin to show when debt spirals out of control, and this is the breaking point, the moment when the invisible force driving the system starts to cause real harm. Let's look back at the Great Depression of 1929. At the time, many believed the stock market crash was the primary cause. But in truth, it was just the crash that caused the collapse. It was the way central banks handled the growing debt burden. The Federal Reserve had kept interest rates artificially low in the 1920s, leading to excessive borrowing, stock market speculation, and an unsustainable expansion of credit. When the market crashed, banks couldn't honor the withdrawals, businesses collapsed, and the global economy plunged into depression. But this wasn't the first time the system failed. Similar crises have occurred throughout history, such as the 1997 Asian financial crisis or the 2008 global financial crisis. Each time, central banks responded in the same way, by offering bailouts, you're flinched. These interventions did stabilize the economy temporarily, but they also laid the groundwork for future collapses. And each time the wealthy elite were able to ride out the storm, while the rest of us were left to pick up the pieces. Asterisk, asterisk, section 4. The fallout, who really pays the price? Asterisk, asterisk, when the system breaks, it's the ordinary people who bear the brunt of the damage. Take the aftermath of the 2008 crash, for example. The global economy took years to recover, but the wealth gap only grew wider. In fact, since the financial crisis, the top 1% have seen their wealth increase exponentially, while the middle and lower classes continue to struggle with stagnant wages and rising debt. How did this happen? It's simple. The system is rigged. The financial elites who control central banks, the stock market, and the biggest banks know how to play the game. They know how to use debt to their advantage, to manipulate the system to ensure they stay at the top. Meanwhile, the average person, you, me, and your neighbor, are left holding the bag. When the system fails, we lose our jobs, our homes, and our savings. The wealthy, however, know how to insulate themselves from these crises, often profiting from the very crashes that destroy the rest of us. Asterisk, asterisk, section 5. The failed fixes, the systemic repeats, asterisk, asterisk. Time and time again, governments and central banks have promised to fix the problems that lead to these crises. After the Great Depression, the New Deal aimed to reform banking practices and regulate the stock market. After 2008, new financial regulations were put in place, and central banks introduced stricter lending rules. Yet here we are again, still waiting for a solution. The truth is, no real reforms have been. Instead, the system has been patched up, bandaged, and kept in place because the people in power have no interest in changing it. The system works for them. It's designed to funnel money and power up, while the rest of us get caught in the system. Asterisk, asterisk, section 6. Modern parallels, the invisible hand at work today, asterisk, asterisk. Now, let's look at the present moment. Central banks around the world are once again printing massive amounts of money, all in the name of economic recovery. The COVID-19 pandemic triggered another round of stimulus checks, bailouts, and expanded credit. The debt levels are higher than ever, and yet the economy still hasn't truly recovered. Here's the shocking part. The same patterns are emerging again. The wealthiest individuals are seeing their fortunes grow, while the middle class is being squeezed tighter by inflation, rising housing costs, and stagnant wages. The very same invisible power that caused the 2008 crisis is driving us toward the next one. And the craziest part? Most people still don't even realize how much control central banks have over their lives. The financial elites know how to play the game, and they VA rig the system in their favor. But there is no way to break free unless we understand how it works. Asterisk, asterisk, section 7. Conclusion 3. Takeaways, asterisk, asterisk. 1. Asterisk, asterisk, debt is the hidden engine. Asterisk, asterisk, economic crises aren't random. They are driven by the debt-based financial system that underpins modern economies. This invisible force is the root cause of every major financial crisis. 2. Asterisk, asterisk, the system is rigged. Asterisk, asterisk, central banks, the government. And the wealthy elite work together to perpetuate a system that benefits the few and exploits the many. They use economic crises as opportunities to consolidate power and wealth. 3. Asterisk, asterisk, the cycle will repeat. Asterisk, asterisk, the system is designed to keep failing, but the people at the top are insulated. The rest of us will always be left to pick up the pieces unless we start questioning the system itself. Asterisk, asterisk.